Inside AT&T, we actually take ONAP, the open source code, we bring it in, we create something we still call eComp. And the reason that is that we have to add our order management, our BSS systems, our OSS systems to it. But it's been up and running in our network for many years now. I think in 2015, we said we'd do 5% of our network using it. 2016, we moved that up to 30%. Then 55%, now 65%, and our goal by 2020 is 75%. So it's up and running, and it's in all the different areas. It's not just in mobility, it's not just in our business area, it's not just in our consumer area, it's wide across all our infrastructure areas. So it's really become the de facto of what we use to build the network going forward. And we will use it on 5G. We are using it on 5G. There's been some announcements around that already on some of the use cases that we're doing within the ONAP community and even outside it. So we're really looking forward to that. The nice thing about ONAP, it's something that we'll be able to use whether they're virtual network functions or cloud native functions. I think there's a goal that we all have to move things to more and more cloud native areas. There's some stumbling blocks essentially right now that are holding us up from that. Almost everything right now is a virtual network function. But there's three primary areas in the cloud that really need to get in the container area, I should say, that really need to get addressed before we can use them more broadly. Number one is the security model, the model of least privilege. Number two is around the guest OS. We have to have a common guest OS for all that to make that happen, and that's a requirement right now. And the other is, and the biggest one, is the networking. Basically, the containers don't have the same kind of networking throughput that the VNFs have today. So the VNFs will be around for a long time. We have inside AT&T a strategy that there'll be a bouncing act. We actually know we're going to have both of these going for some period of time. Right now it's almost all VNFs. Probably be that way for a while, and then the question is it 3 years, 4 years, 10 years when it starts to convert? But either way, we'll be ready for it the way we've built our infrastructure. You say AT&T's been a big supporter of open source. That's true. We were joking just last night, some of us, that 8, 9 years ago, we'd be talking about how we had to actually go write an exception to use it as opposed to contribute to it. So it's certainly been a big conversion for us and for the industry in general. For us, and what we're looking for from open source is kind of three primary things, right? Number one is build the community, stay tight within the community so we can get an industry to evolve the way we want it to. The other is collaboration. Making sure that we all work together to achieve our common goals. And the last one is coding, right? Make sure there's some kind of commitment to deliver the code. And that's the way we're going to ensure industry success, not just any of our individual successes, but true industry success.